What's going on, guys? CynFtWProductions here. We are back with our franchise mode as the Colorado Avalanche, and here we are at free agency, where it looks like Bergeron's dropping off, and I know some people are, saying try to trade him for nothing and grab someone else there. Don't know if we'll be able to do that, but we'll look at some options now for sure. But before we get into everything, we have 4 winners to read off from last year's point contest. Now, no clean sweeps, but all these guys got 2 of them correctly. So first up is Frozen Blades. Guessing team lead was McKinnon, and the goaltender, Carter Hart, who had himself a monster year. Next up, Ice Warrior 101. Guessing team lead, Cale Makar, and the league lead, Tyler Seguin, who led the lead in forwards. Going from Razik, hoping that he could have a, stellar cheese year, but wasn't the case. Next up is Rick Salo with McKinnon and Carter Hart. Guessing Makar for the league, but he definitely cooled off. Yeah, and it was a OEL on the top there. But yeah, Makar had a great start, but really cooled off as the year went on. And last but not least is John Nicholas, guessing Nathan McKinnon and Carter Hart as well, going for Erik Karlsson. But not this year. Not this year. Okay. So there is that. And now, free agency. So let me check one thing real quick. Alright, anyway, I just wanted to refresh myself on the comments from last video and get see what you guys were thinking. But yeah, a lot of people wanting to somehow move Bergeron. I don't think that's going to be possible with where he's at right now. It's a steep drop off. Like, we can maybe move him if we tender, but yeah, I was kind of hoping that he would, get some stat growth and bounce back up, but that does not seem to be the case. I mean, he'd still be serviceable, but yeah, not exactly what we're after. Bowers is NHL ready by the looks of it, 80 overall. How about Sillinger, right? Sillinger should be. Maybe. He's a maybe. We had to sign him maybe a year. Ooh. Yeah, I'd say he needs a year in the AHL regardless. The awareness needs to get better, and his face-offs do as well. He might not even be a true center, which is a bit unfortunate. He's only got 68 face-offs still. Have those not moved? I feel like he'd always had 68 face-offs, and they just haven't improved. That kind of sucks if that's the case. Bowers has at least got good face-offs, but he's 23 at 80. Like, he's looking like a third-line center at the most. So he's ready for NHL, but so he's our 4th line. Sillinger's a question mark. Bergeron looking like a 3rd liner, which you didn't want. We want him to be a 2nd liner. Yeah, kind of rough. Here's the thing about like moving him to pick up someone like Larkin, though. Larkin needs a long term, and I think he's just going to be too much. And he's too... I think he's too borderline. Like, yeah, we do need a true, like, a 2C. Like, I won't lie. Like, we still need one of those. And obviously, there's one sitting right there. But that price tag's big. Like, that's a large price tag. We'll have to go up to, like, 10.5 to grab him. Which isn't crazy and unheard of, but... it's just expensive, especially when we're already paying, McKinnon, Rantanen 9.5-ish. Like, yeah, it is affordable, but if we have to move some things around, and I really think it'll be tough to move Bergeron's contract. I think that's the biggest thing standing in our way right now. We needed him not to fall that hard or to like get some stat growth last year and like boost himself back up. I thought it would be enough, but we saw where his stats were when we had the Fog of War off, and it wasn't much better than this. So we're kind of screwed regardless. So yeah, again, I don't think if we're able to move it, then we're in good shape. But you got to think next year we got to pay Holtz. Maybe pay Murray if we need him to stick around. Like, what's our defensive core going to be like? There's your 7. Bjornfoot's only going to be top 4. We do have a couple, we have a couple guys coming up, like Hornqvist, when, but like not anytime soon. So we might need Ryan Murray for a bit longer too. So we got to consider what's his price tag going to be. I guess I should check out on some of that. If I am going to make a move, we got to do this the right way. We don't have just money to throw around right now. So Pietrangelo wants to come back. I'll probably need him back as well, to be honest. Now, he's already down to top 4. He is beginning to decline. But I can get him back for 1 or 2 years. That is a lot. I was not expecting it to be that much. Murray, what do you want? Okay, he wants a much better deal. I could, yeah, you know what? I might honestly get him for this. Because that takes him up till he's 34. And it's a very good deal. Where the hell's my phone? One sec. There it is. Come here. Yes. Haha. All right, so let's see, 4.925. We can get him for 4.2 essentially, which is, yeah, we're saving over $1 million with him, and we do still need him. So yeah, I'm gonna keep him around. 4.2 for that price at 5 years. I could do 4 years to be a bit more safe, which, you know, I think I will do. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do 4 years to be slightly more safe, just in case his decline happens a bit early. So let's do that. 4 years. By 420. Blaze it, bro. Still got Byram, obviously. He's signed to a very, very good deal. We need him to grow, though, obviously. We need him to get a nice little jump. At least up to, like, 86, man. But yeah, Holtz. What's Holtz going to be after? I would love to... Ooh, he wants a bridge. Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm going to get him long-term. Because we can get him to a very, very cheap deal. He's 21.83. We can get him for 5.125. And you know what? I'm going to do that. Because while, yeah, this is a jump and he hasn't quite earned it yet, he can grow into it. And if he doesn't, that's a tradable contract. So, yeah. This will be a very good deal if he becomes a second liner. It's a great deal. If it becomes, you know, a productive second liner. Even a, you know, third liner with power play time, it's not a bad deal. But obviously you prefer the second liner. You want to, you know, have the deal actually work out. Bowers, you don't extend right now. Mrazek doesn't want to be extended, which is okay. Askarov should be our backup, but what we still need is an AHL goalie, maybe AHL starter for a year. So that's what we need to look for here. All right, so we need an AHL starter. We didn't need a defenseman. We might need a depth forward. What are we looking like? 1, 2. There's your top 6. Or with Holtz. 8, 9, 10, 11. Kamenev's ready. That's only 11, though. Sillinger is not guaranteed to be ready. So really only have 11. We need a third liner, definitely. Third line left winger. Maybe it is... Let's see if we could trade Bergeron here. He did great for us, but he's not bouncing back. I don't think any team's going to want that contract. I mean, it is only a year, so we might get lucky, but I just don't think any team's going to want that $9 million. I mean, it says the Ducks want him, and they got the cap space for him. I could do this before they sign anyone. No way. There's no way they do this, right? We got the cap. Value's too far off. Yeah, okay. It could be a champion team, but the champion team's not going to have the cap. Yeah. If I can find a champion team willing to give up first, it's a no-brainer. With cap space. But no, everyone's list says content. There's going to be very few champions because everyone's released some guys, you know? So we'd have to give him something extra if we wanted to go for that. Which I'm not opposed to. We drafted a couple duds. Oh, of course, but I don't have them all figured out, do I? No. Yeah. Shoot. It's probably not safe to... Yeah, not exactly safe to trade the ones I don't know about. This Moroza guy, I know I drafted a backup goalie. I'm pretty sure this guy is a backup goalie. It's not going to push it across. Yeah, he had 4-year ETA, and he was a backup, right? So I won't push it across, but we could throw that in there. I don't think we're going to be able to get it first. Rightfully so. I mean, we could if I had a bit more info. Or if I could throw in another, like a different pick and grab ourselves a first. Do I want to do that? I mean, I could. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I could throw in the third. We can grab some other stuff when we got more guys scouted. Let's try the fourth in there. Oh my god, okay. I did not expect them to accept a contract. I was kind of waiting to see that so I could, like, make a decision to retain or not. But they did that, and okay. I mean, he might still bounce back up, and now we have the flexibility to add someone else. So now comes the question of what do we want to add? Do we want to add Larkin? Do we want to add someone else? We got Murray extended for around 4, like a little less than 5. Makar's on a good deal. Byram's on a good deal. Cole. Petrangelo's the weird one where it's like, I think I'll wait a bit to offer him an extension, see if we get a better price if he starts to, you know, decline a bit more. I don't want to offer him one right now. It would help to know, but right now, say we're going to have 10 more mil off the books. We could pursue the guy like Larkin, sorry. But we still need a third liner. So the third liner is going to be tough. We're going to have to fit that within the 5 mil. Then you got to consider goalie situation in a couple years. How long term can it be? Rotanen's coming off contract in a couple years. He's going to need a pay increase. Joseph coming off contract in a couple years. He got stat growth. He might need a pay increase. So 2 years, maybe we can get rid of Kadri. We might have a better third line C by then in, like, you know, Bowers or Sillinger. But there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee this guy's a center. No guarantee Bowers is a true third liner. So, yeah, it's tight. It's really tight if we grab him. Especially with Rantanen. I don't know what kind of extension he's going to want. So we do a 15 mil. But the third liner, that's just going to be 1 to 2 year deal. That won't matter. That'll be off contract by the time Rantanen's off contract. But if we do go for someone like Larkin, like we're paying 10.5 mil for likely a bit long term, like 6 years. That's the only center option. I'm not going to get Taves. He's too old. I'm not going to make that. You could get Malkin for a year, but it doesn't fix the issue. You know? Thinking Larkin, he needs some kind of goal scorer, which we don't really have. Hey, wait, is Columbus? I could maybe get him for lower. What kind of team is Columbus? Someone else could offer him something. But you know what? How much more can we offer him? What kind of team's Columbus compared to us? I'm trying to see the least amount I could offer him to kind of help us out here. Hopeful. And we're a contender. So we're higher up than them. We should get precedence. I can't see what they offered him, obviously. We could maybe try 10-2-5. But then there's a risk if we don't get him. But we still have other temporary guys we can get, such as Malkin or the other guy we can get for a year. I'm doing it. It's risky as hell. We lost out on the goalie with that. I got a bit of PTSD from that, but it's, I think, still worth a shot. Just to save that little bit of extra. So we still need 3C. We're looking at JVR, but that's too much now. Yeah, unfortunately too much. Zucker is available. Again, might be also a bit too much. Someone like Bjork. We can get someone like Anders Bjork. That's pretty good price-wise. And he's, yeah, oh yeah, he's pretty good for that third line. Listed as second, obviously. But if we give him power play time, he should be solid. Let's see. I'm going to go by overalls here. We can afford that. Especially, yeah, we can afford that. Right on the dot, essentially. Ooh, I should just stick with forwards, huh? Killorn, I think too low. Bjork is kind of pretty damn good. I mean, pair him with Kadri and like Holtz. Or we're hoping Holtz is a second liner, huh? Tatar's there, but no. Tage Thompson. No, he's tendered. Never mind. Damn. Hintz, Killorn. I wish I had more guys. Like, I wish I had more guys, like, if they're 83 fully scouted, but I just don't have that. Think it'll be Bjork. For a year. Yeah, I can only really do a year with him. At that price, I can maybe get him for cheaper the next year, but I can kind of only really go a year with that. Yeah. At that price, yeah. It's kind of only has to be a year. So that now we need an AHL goalie. And hopefully that's it. I think it's it. These guys want two-way deals, which is interesting. Which I could use him. Yeah, you know what? Oh, yeah. I can actually start ask. No. That's actually a bad idea. Yeah, then they'll have to clear waivers. Yeah, never mind. I was backwards. I was trying to be like, oh, I could start him. But I could start Askarov in the NHL, and if he's not ready, then I could call someone like this up and have a really solid backup. It's very interesting why he wants that low of a deal. It is like a one-way, but whatever. That's why. Not bad, honestly. Yeah, I'll start him in the AHL. So there we go. Let's go for DeSmith. It says 81. I feel like that might change, but solid enough. Yeah, if Askarov isn't ready to be back up, then we'll send him back down and call up DeSmith. Because Askarov can be sent down. He's young enough on that two-way. Okay, so those are our major signings, I believe. Larkin, third liner. I don't know if we needed a depth guy. We might, because I did get rid of, like, was it Greer who was asking for a lot? Let me check. We should have, like, maybe 12 right now. With if those signings go through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe he could be depth. So that's 11 with him depth, and we're signing 2 guys. We actually don't need depth. Gauntz can be depth. So yeah, we will be good if we get those 2 guys signed. Confrey can be wing. Yeah, we'll be good. And defensemen, we're good. We have our 6 plus Dahlstrom for depth. And AHL should be good. Oh, I think we only have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Lindholm 6. Yeah, we need a... Alright, let's snag one of those. Someone on a two-way for a year or so. Could maybe get lucky on waivers, but let's not count on that. And let's actually look at... someone we can maybe snag here. Age, I'm looking on the younger side. You know what, let's go 2 ways. That's a way better way of doing this. Lots of guys want 2 ways, apparently. Am I really on 2 ways? Yeah, I am. Wow. Oh, there's a 20-year-old, low 7, damn. And wow, we're already towards the 7s in the potential, so yeah, we're not really going to get much here. Bit unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for someone with maybe a tiny bit of growth, but it does not look like the case. At all. Yeah, not all. Alright, well. Let's grab Milosh here, because he could maybe still become depth or something. I don't know. All right. Oh, didn't we trade him? I was like, oh, did I not? No, yeah, I'm pretty sure we traded him. Now he's in there. Or whatever. Stupid noobs. Why would you not sign that guy? All right, so there's that. Now we can sim up here a couple days and see if we get everyone. We'll see some scouting coach notifications popping up. All right, goalie coach for AHL, goalie coach for NHL. New European scout, and that's it. There wasn't too good of scouts in there. Oh, my goodness. All right, Dallas and a Bobrovsky and a first to Dallas. Florida gets Kreider and a third and a fourth. Wow, Florida, just rip yourselves off, eh? That's a terrible trade. I guess, did they really want to get rid of that salary that bad? You got Kreider in a third and a fourth. You gave up Bobrovsky in a first. What the hell are you doing? Okay. Guess that's a thing. All right, Murray renewed his contract. Bjork accepted our offer. Milosh accepted our offer. DeSmith. Okay, Holtz accepted. Now we're just waiting on the big one. No. What? No? What are you thinking? What kind of fucking trade is this? There's a... What is this? Yeah, you saw Florida rip themselves off. You thinking I'm doing the same? No. Get out of here. What the hell's happening? All right, this is scary, man. Yeah. Fuck. Oh well. I didn't want to spend that much for that long. So we're going to have to go shorter term here. What did Malkin do last year? Was it enough to boot? Yeah, it was enough to keep himself up. Bunch of points. Should be maintained by stat growth. I'm going to go with Malkin here for a year. How much we got? Yeah, Malkin for a year. I didn't want to give him 6 years at like that, too much higher than that, like closing in on 11. Like even 10.5 might not have been enough, you know? So yeah. It's just like I said, with our cap situation, it's kind of what we have to do. Now we can make a trade for another second liner. That's gonna likely be what we look at, but with Rantanen coming off, man, him and McKinnon are deadly. And you got to remember, that's gonna be a 2C for us. So yeah. It's unfortunate that he didn't accept, but it is what it is. I mean, I don't want to pay, like I said, too much for the guy. Especially we're going to need to extend Rantanen starting next year. So next year at free agency would be a better time to look because Malkin will be coming off contract. He will be ready for an extension. We can get a better feel for what our price range is going to be for that 2C. So we're going to have to use Malkin right now. Yeah, it does suck, but honestly, it's kind of still, it's going to be okay. Like, we'll be fine. All right. So we don't have the long-term one, obviously, but like I said, it'll be fine. You don't want to, I didn't want to spend too much on the guy. Okay, I think that's it. No, we got to get Malkin now, huh? So we are paying him extra, just to make sure he comes here for a year. If it's a year, it's fine. That's no biggie. Watch him decline too. No, we got Malkin. So there we go, 36-year-old Malkin. He might decline throughout the year, but we only got him for a year. He will be boosted up by that stat growth. He definitely got stat growth last year. Like, there's no way he didn't. That's like almost 100 points he had. Or it's north of 90. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep, so I'm going to sim up here, get the lines, scouts taken care of, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so here are what the lines are looking like here. Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen, of course. Jost, Malkin, Holtz now. Third line of Bjork, Kadri, and Lambert. Fourth line, Kamenev, Bowers, and Comfer. Comfer could play on the right wing side. just fine. So there we go. And Kamenev definitely ready for that fourth line role. If not, we could always throw Gauntz in there if he struggles. But give him a shot here. Give him a shot now at age 27. Defensively, Byron Makar, Murray Pietrangelo, Cole Stone, same pairings. Moving on to the power play here. Same power play. Now we got Malkin in there, Holtz, Kadri, Lambert on the point as well. I'm going to give him a shot. You should have some high awareness, so there we go. 4-man, you can take a look at that. Penalty kill, Kadri, Comfer, Pietrangelo, Cole, Jost, Bjork, Byron, Murray. No, only a +1 on the top one, and the second one we're going to have a minus here, but can't really do much else. I can't do anything to fix that, so we're going to have to deal with it. All right, the extras here, 4-on-4 lines. I didn't want that. I mean, I could stack them for 4-on-4. It's not a big deal. Yeah, screw it. I'll stack them for 4-on-4. But it's mainly the forward pairings I was worrying about. McKinnon, Rantanen, Malkin, Landeskog, Jost, Holtz. Because Jost has got good enough face-offs to play that role, really. Cole Stone, 3-on-3. Same offensive pairings than Makar, Pietrangelo, Murray. Goalies here. Mrazek, Askarov. Scratches, Gauntz and Dahlstrom. Extra attacker, McKinnon, Malkin. And the shootout lineup is as follows. So there we are. We're going to see if Askarov's ready for the backup role. If he's not, as I said, we'll send him back down and we can call up DeSmith. And that's kind of why we got DeSmith in as good as he is. So we got that going for us. I did forget to do one thing. I don't think I assigned the new scout I got to is correct. He should be for Ebel. Let me just double check that real quick. That's all I need to do really from there. Yeah, we got 2 for NLA, huh? What the hell? No, 2 in extra league. That's what. Okay, Papineau. I was like, wait a sec, I don't see one. Yeah, he's the Ebel. New Ebel scout. There we go. He should only have, like, yeah, 3 guys. Not a whole lot. Oh, unfortunately, he wasn't too good on rest of the world, but whatever. I don't even know if we'll have any players there this one. So there we are. Lines are set. We're good to go. Now, it's all about seeing what this team is capable of, seeing how good Malkin's going to be. We only got him for a year, though, so we're only buying time with that signing. It's not like solidifying anything. We're going to have to make some kind of a trade, most likely. So, I don't think I stuck with Mrazek the whole time, right? I don't think I'm double checking because I'm actually not sure if I had rotations off or anything. I haven't. Yeah, no, I didn't. All right, good. We're all set. Let's go. Ready to sim here. Let's get going. All right, Colorado. The onus is on you guys. We know Jost got some stat growth. And pairing him with Malkin right now, if he is maintained by some stat growth, it could be really good for us. So let's just get this team fully scouted. Get through preseason. No. Let's get rid of this stuff. I don't want to. All our firsts are on the block. Get out of here. There we are. Don't want to be bothered right now. I don't necessarily need to scout centers either, because we're not making a trade this year. It'll be next year. We'll either pick one up in free agency or make a trade for one or something. Not a great start here in preseason, but it's only preseason. Hopefully Holtz doesn't bring down our second line. That's the last thing I want. I just want him to be brought up. I mean, he's not a guy who, controls the line, obviously, but I don't want him as a complete passenger either. Oof. Lost the first 2 games of the season. Not 3 games of the season. 4 games. What is happening? There we go. Rough start. Very rough start. 2-4 to start things off here. Not exactly what we're after. At all. You're worthy of being scouted. Why did we lose that many games up front? Not too sure. That was a bit scary, though. I will scout the first line out a bunch. Maybe I don't have to do that right now. Or the first... Did I say first line, first round? Or maybe I did say round. I don't remember. Tommy Salo! Where's Sammy? Alrighty, well... A bunch of maybes here, and they're all kind of around a decent draft ranking. At least those guys were, not this guy so much. So, interesting on a lot of those lows. They're all around where they could be elites there. This guy could be a true top 6, so we want that figured out, obviously. He's a first rounder, so we want that. Definitely a possible top 6 right there, for sure. Not so much them. Okay. First rounder. The way things are going right now. The Anaheim pick could turn out to be pretty damn good. Don't know, but definitely a possibility. No 2 ticks, 1 2 tick. Okay. Oh, and he's being scouted. All right. All right, let's turn things around here. We lost the first 4 games of the season. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's better. We're starting to get the ball rolling here. That was a very slow start. Ice time concerns for Evgeny Malkin. He wants more ice time, he says. 50-50 persuasion. Hopefully that works. I need him to be a team player. Okay, I got to promise him more ice time right now. That's pretty rough. I didn't want that to happen. Yeah, I agree. Let's stop the sim and give him some more ice time just for a bit so he'll stop. You're at 85. What are you talking about? Stop the sim. Okay, we won that game 3-0. The hell? Why is he complaining about ice time at an 85? Yeah, McKinnon's doing great. First line's doing pretty good. What's the issue here? You guys aren't doing too good. You got 3 goals, that's it. What do you want? 3 assists. Second line is not doing what we want him to do. Wow, Bowers is an 83. Wow. Goodness. At least third line's getting the job done. I need to give Bowers some extra time. Yeah, he's already complaining about ice time. He needs some extra ice time. I did not expect him to jump that high. At all. He's going to be he's a great replacement for Kadri. Really solid. He's got 2 points on the power play. Alright, but we need to make this move real quick. I'm going to give Malkin some extra ice time so he stops complaining that I'm putting him back. But yeah, second line needs to get going. They got to figure that out on their own. What's your face-off stats? 76 is not incredible. But it's better than Malkin, technically. So maybe I'll move Malkin back to the wing after this, or maybe leave these lines like this. Who knows? But I really like the plus chemistry we get on that top line. Even though Landeskog's not doing a whole lot. Yeah, it's got nothing on the power play either. Let's try these out for a bit, just to maybe get Malkin to... God damn it, Byram! Grow, dude. I need you to grow. Why do I have this, like, curse lately with these guys, with these elite defensemen, stopping around 84, 85. It's getting on my nerves. I mean, he's drafted 4th overall, for God's sakes. You need to grow, man. You're in a great position to succeed. You've been having great years. Grow. Ooh, Askarov. He is listed as a backup. 79 overall, so I guess we'll leave him. All right, let's go with this for a bit. I gotta figure out a way to give Bowers some ice time though. Maybe put him penalty kill or something. I could try something like that instead of Jost, maybe. Yeah, let's put him penalty kill. But I don't think that's going to be enough. Yeah, I'm glad I only got Bjork for a year because of that. Yeah, he's an 83 only. All right, we'll give him penalty kill time. Maybe here instead of Comfer as well. Still only -1. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. I might have to be top penalty kill. Which I'm not too opposed to. Where is it? Special teams. There you go. I'm like just going everywhere but there. We could do something like this. Kind of stack that first. Yeah, we could try something like this. Uh-oh. Why is he an 83? Huh. He wasn't that low, was he? No, he's an 85. What is happening? Oh, no. And I just extended the guy! I swear to God, man. Can this... Oh, my God. Okay. Giving Bowers some extra ice time right here, trying to keep him happy. Let's... Well, we pretty much saw everyone fully scouted there. Let's just go all the way to the first stat check here. If we're struggling, though. Happy. I already kept my promise. Cool. Okay. I'm happy I could help out. That helps out with morale a bunch, at least. Yeah, even more morale boost. Cool. That helps us. Let's see how we do with these lineups for a bit. We lost 2 more games. We won that one barely. We won that one. I'm just seeing how these lines are going to do. We won that one. We're scoring a lot more, it feels like. Bit weaker on the draft, it says. There's another win. We're positives now. Another win. I might leave these lines like this then. Cale Makar injured with a fractured jaw. Come on, man. This is the last thing we need. Oh, that doesn't work. Ooh, Stone dropped down to a 77. Let's get Dahlstrom in there. At least him and Murray will be pretty good together. Shootout. Could be Dahlstrom, but it is a shoot. It's kind of important, the shootout. The 5th guy, maybe not so much. I don't know how often it's won in the first. Is Jost in there? No, he's not. Let's put Jost in there. I'll try to remember shootout and get Makar back in there. Neither goalie's doing so hot. Mulligan doing much better now. Even Landeskog's doing better, so okay. Radko Gudas. You know what? Oh, he's got 2 years left. Let me check. I don't know. I don't know enough about him. He's a righty. No. If he had 1 year left, I'd do it in a heartbeat, but nah, it's too risky with 2 years left. Well, we're winning more games like this, at least. Now we have an injury to Makar. We still won that game. Lost the next one. We need Makar back. He's coming back after this next game, so that's good. We need him back desperately. But we won a fair amount of games in there, at least. Holtz is indeed ready for second line, but he's only got 11 points in 22 games played. He's a -10. What the hell? Makar's back, which is good. But what the heck is happening here? Mrazek's starting to improve. Askarov. Is he still listed as backup? Yeah, he's still listed as backup. Okay, 3rd line dropped off. Kadri's doing pretty good. I mean, he does have power play time. Is Bauer still complaining about ice time? Yeah, he is. Okay. He's got the top PK time, man. What the hell does he want? Lambert, what are you doing on the power play? He looks like he's doing pretty good on the power play. Yeah, he's got 6 points on the power play, man. I can't take him off. I could put Bowers in there instead of someone, maybe instead of Holtz, because Holtz is kind of sucking right now. He's got 3 points only on the power play. And he's on freaking right here. Lambert's doing better than him on the point. Yeah, I'm going to put Bowers in here. He's doing good right now, so. Well, not ice time wise. He's still losing morale. It's crazy. Let's try him on the power play and see if that maybe helps him. Don't know if it will. Is Pietrangelo getting a bunch of points? Okay, so he is getting points. That might be why Holtz isn't doing too well. Let's try, I'm going to try Bowers on the power play now instead of Holtz. Let's try that out, see how it works. Need to win a game here. There we go. All right, we're back in second place now in the division. Lost to Vegas, though. Come on now. There we go. Answered with a win. 15-9-1. Not exactly ideal, but we're in good shape. We're in third in the division. What's happening here? 3.56 goals for. It's good goals for. Goals against is not good, though. 3.08. Nope. Can't do that. It's worse than the division. No, second worst, but still. 25 point on the power play is pretty good. Penalty kills at 84.1, so we got that going for us at least. Good penalty kill. 3 shorties, 4. Not a good home record, good away record. 7-3-0 in the last 10. Trending in the right direction. Are these the lines to take us to the promised land, though? McKinnon, 30 points. Rantanen, 27. Jost with 20. -5, though. That's weird. Malkin has 19. Landeskog with 19. Kadri, 16. Lambert, 15. Holtz only with 12. That's a friggin' issue. What are you doing, man? Like, how is this guy not good? He's good defensively. He's good offensively. Why is he not producing? He's good everywhere. He could be good anywhere in this lineup. We just need him to get going. Bowers, I think he needs to be on the power play a bit longer for him to show something. So we'll leave him on until next. Pietrangelo, Makar, they're both producing. Couple minuses here and there. Stone's a minus. He's starting to fall. Yeah, he's falling off pretty heavily. But you know, Askarov's save percentage isn't bad. Mrazek's not doing good in either sense, really. He needs better save percentage. He needs to step it up. It's his contract year. You got to step it up, man. All right, well, let's go another month here. And we'll check on if Bowers deserves that power play time. If not, I'm just going to go back to Holtz. All right, past this month. A lot of games in this month, so we got a chance to prove ourselves and push our way back up the standings. We got to win the games, though. There we go. That's a nice win. Good defensive win, good goal scoring, then we get shut out. We can't do that. Cannot get shut out, man. We have way too much offensive talent to be getting shut out here. All right, I'm going to scout a lot of the first round here. It's that time. It's time. Because we don't have much info. And we have 2 firsts, so let's just take the time, get it scouted, go back to potentials after that, and look at the lows. But yeah, I'm not too happy with the team performance right now. Obviously, Bergeron was pretty damn good. Kind of curious to see if we have him scouted and like where he ended up. Maybe he did get... stat growth would happen before that, though. It doesn't happen after free agency. That's natural growth and stuff. Stat growth happens when we see it. We saw Jost, right? So we knew he was going to be an 88. We should have saw it with Bergeron. We didn't. So that is unfortunate, but ish happens, I guess. We were able to trade him. We got a friggin' first back for it, so it's not even that bad that he dropped off the way he did. I can't believe it. I'm really surprised that they were willing to take back that. Watch him like tear it up for him now. in the cheese way that those lower overall guys can do who are veterans. Still waiting for Malkin to tear it up, though, Mr. Veteran. All right. So, there we go. Now, potentials. You are within range. You know, I'm going to scout a couple of these guys. If we could somehow find some good steals, all the better. Let's go to the lows now. How we looking? Still 2 ticks, I bet. Yep. 2 ticks everywhere. All right, keep going. These guys are all within optimal range, so come on. Give me something. It said a weak draft, so it might mean the first round or the beginning is weaker, but oftentimes the rounds after that have a bit more in them because, like, it's considered a weaker draft because everyone's, you know, just a bit lower on everything, but that means our lower pick should be slightly better until everything falls off. I don't know. We'll see. Let's scout all these dudes for now. Come on, Tommy Salo. You are way back there, but definite chance. All right, well, on the bright side, there's a lot of guys to look at, a lot of quantity, and hopefully we can find some quality out of this big mess. That's a big if. I am going to scout these guys as well. Just because it said weaker draft, I really think we're going to get a lot more in the early mid or the later early rounds and the kind of early mid rounds, like second, third area. We can get a decent chunk. We'll see. This is all speculation, of course, and just kind of what I have noticed at other times. What the hell? Was that a top 4 ranked? Oh, okay, I thought it was 4. No, he was ranked at 6. That was very weird. I was like, no way. Alright, only one here. Jace Gray, definite possibility. Just needs to hop up a bit. Come on now. Any 2 ticks here. You know what? I'll get a few of these guys. Because they could be medium elites at this stage with the... Obviously not likely, but worth a shot. Alright, 1, 2 tick here. Ulf Svensson. And we'll check on the defenseman and be done with it. Alright, you also within... Oh, you're being scouted. Boring. Alright, there's a couple. 2 of them already being scouted, so just a lot to here. And we're done. Alright, let's take a bit more time on that, but I want to see. So I don't know what the hell we did to Ottawa right there. If we won or lost or what. Michael Stone is now injured. So we're getting some injuries here early on. I'm really upset that Byram isn't jumping up, man. That throws a wrench in our entire freaking plan here. He's supposed to be a top 2. There we go. Winning some games now. It looks like we lost against Ottawa. But winning, we won 4 straight after that. Michael Stone's back. We did win 4 straight. Maybe I should leave him out. Is Dahlstrom better? Question mark. Kinda. He's an even over 8 games, and Stone is a -2 over 29. I'll leave Dahlstrom in a bit longer. We're winning games. So let's see if we're going to continue to win games with him. Yep. Whatever works, man. There's a tough loss right there. Let's turn it around with a win immediately. There we go. Second division, tied for first, actually, with the Stars. But that's a tight top 3. 49 points for 2 of them, 48 for the Preds. And now we just dropped down to third. And the Pred... Oh, my goodness. Look at our division. It's a race, man. It's an absolute race there in the top. 25, 13, and 1. Looking a lot better. However, look at that. 53, 51, 51, 50. We'll have that wild card pretty locked in. We're not gonna like drop out of wild cards or anything, but where's Anaheim? Of course they're first. Of course they're first in the division. Oh man. You know what I do want to check on, though, is how much they stole Larkin from us for. What did Columbus pay him? Ugh. Just a little bit more. So I probably would have got him if I offered 10.5. Maybe would have been worth. Maybe. $36 points. He's point per game for him. Probably on their first line, though. Would have been, but ask yourselves, would it have been worth it for a second 2C? Maybe, maybe not. I'm sure I'll hear both sides. But you can't look back. What happened, happened. I made my choice. Whatever. We're still doing good, even without him. So we finished that month. Let's take a look at the growth here. Malkin, yeah, he's boosted up heavily by stat growth, which is exactly what we wanted out of him. Jost has got a lot of stat growth. Hopefully he was able to maintain that. And McKinnon's got some as well. Petro, he definitely has some. Makar has some as well. Bjork does too by the looks of it. Okay, good thing I only got him for a year. He ain't going to gain that back. Very happy I did that. What the hell's up with Murray, though? He's got statistical minuses. No, I was wondering. I'm like, why the hell? Why do you have statistical minuses, though? That's very weird. He didn't have a bad year. Was he expecting points? You're not... Maybe because he was a minus last year? I'm hoping so. I'm hoping he can do better this year. And kind of erase that. I was wondering, because we just extended him, man. I need him to not have that. I need him to be an 85. Like he was, 84, 85. And then he's really worth it. At this 83, though, it's a little iffy, man. But yeah, we're not getting any natural growth, really. Lambert's growing a bit, but he's got stat minuses at the same time. But I don't like... Well, first of all, Askarov isn't growing. Oh, wait, he's an 80. Morale. Okay. This is a backup in every place that we've looked. But what I don't like, man, Bowers hasn't grown either. Byram, why aren't you growing, bud? We remember we played Makar in the top 2. He grew just fine. Like, it's just sometimes players just stop growing, and it's of course at the most unfortunate times. Good news is though, we've got some good growth here. Haskins is growing, Mendez is growing. He's looking like a trade asset. Tapper's growing, whatever his name is. Hornqvist has grown a bit. That's the OFD, yeah, not a whole lot, but Haskins has grown a whole lot. Oh yeah, and he was that later first dude that we picked up. He's looking good. Tapper's looking on pace as well. This guy, well, he's a top 6, so he doesn't matter as much. Sillinger's growing slightly. That's good. He's listed as depth. Yeah, I can't put you up there. He's still in the CHL, but he's at least grown. Kabanov's got some. Mathurin, 78. Why is he still in Quebec? Oh, he's 20, yeah. I was like, why is he still in Quebec? Because he's 20. So Anthony is ready for NHL next year, pretty much guaranteed. So that means someone on our depth is gone. I like Comfer still. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see. He should get a jump as well. See what happens. All right, not a ton of growth, but it's actually a good start in growth. It's a pretty decent start. So we got that going for us. Such a tight divisional race right here. Locker room chemistry is at 77%. Let's keep her going here all the way to the deadline. A couple games before. Come on, Colorado. Let's win some games here. Big win. That's what I'm talking. Oh, come on now. Stop losing. Stop this win-loss. We need to string them together. That's a tough loss. Come on, guys. Boston. Okay, good. Shut them out. We got to beat these good teams, too. There we go. All right, lost, but we get a point. Philly, we've won that game in a shootout. I like it. 2 shootouts in a row on back-to-backs. That's got to take a number on our boys here. But we answer back with a good character win against New York. All right, 2 wins against New York. Win against Minnesota. We're looking solid. The trade has gone through Vatanen and Colin Miller and a third to Buffalo for a first and a prospect. And view draft class time. All right, so how's that first round looking? Still a bunch of unknowns here. I think I'm going to take some time and keep going. Because like I said, we have 2 firsts. One of them might be a lot later, but I just want to see. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. All right. I'm hoping we can find another mid-first steal. We kind of need our lifeblood to be on that. But then again, we also need guys close to NHL ready. But if we can get value, that's the ticket. If we can get that value, man, then we could trade that value for what we need in the moment and still remain young-ish. Just have a good core. So I'm going to do that first round again. Get as much info as possible. There we go. At least we know there's a top 6 in there. Did I skip someone right there? I felt like I did. On accident. No, I didn't. Damn, a lot of these guys still being scouted too. It's not really helping my cause here. Because I don't know what they're scouting. And that's the issue. It's like, I wish you could have more scouting options for your auto scout. Like, just tell, like, just only focus, like, mainly focus on this. It, like, have some kind of a percentage thing. I don't know if you guys ever played CynFtWProductions back in the past, which is a fucking reference out of left field, so don't mind me. I'm dating myself horribly with this. But there's this thing where you could, like, choose what kind of ants would be born. You could, like, yeah, obviously, like, a caste system. You could choose, like, percentages of what they'd focus on. You could have more breeders, more soldiers, more workers. You should be able to do that with the scouts. Like, say you want them to focus more on potential comparison as a priority, skills assessment, strengths and weaknesses, and character assessment, or like have an equal. Like, say you want them 50 to go, you know, like say 50% on this, and then, or like 60% on this because that's an easier fraction, and then I don't even know, 12s. I don't know. Don't make me do math. Don't make me do stuff. Anyway, stuff like that. Some kind of a percentage system. You can just kind of a customization option for the auto scout, essentially. No one knows what CynFtWP is, do you? God damn it. It's such an old game. I used to have so much fun playing that, though. You infest, like, the entire yard in the house. Kill the red ants, because they're evil. Great game. So you can probably still play it on, like, a emulator or something. Just, like, Google that crap. It's probably, like, free online on an emulator. Alrighty. Lots of lows here. And still a lot of 1 and 2 ticks. But we do have a couple 3s in there. We're hoping for those ones to get fully scouted. You're being scouted. Okay, all these guys are... Here we are. Toscal as well. Some of them seeming to drop down here. You guys. Yeah, you know what? You are well within range to be at least a top 4. We still got Zetterberg as a scout. You'll love to see it. These guys, I might scout them anyway just for more info. I'm really going over the top here. But it's set a weaker draft, so we have to really find the value here. Here we go. A couple more. You are within optimal range for a low elite. We need you, man. You're our only hope. Whitman could still be a low elite, but that's a 5-year ETA if he is one. That one's around 3-year ETA. How about some 2 ticks? Sure. Just hoping for some medium elites here. We're kind of shooting in the dark in a lot of this, but it will be worth it. The extra time we spend now will get us some extra value later. Pay you $2 later for a hamburger now. Or that's wrong. $1 tomorrow for a hamburger today or some shit. No one knows that reference either. Maybe you do. Shout yourselves out in the comments if you understood either of those references I made. All right, continuing on here. Keep winning. That's a tough loss. Vancouver's fired their coach. Jim Benning's still the GM, though. Another loss. Man, losing these games. We're getting points at them, but we need the extra. We're in third in the division. 1 point out of first, though. Such a tight top. All right, Dzingel in a fourth to Chicago. Rangers get a first and a goalie prospect who's probably not that great. Oh, okay. That's only a mild concussion. He ain't out for too long, so that's nice. Should I bump Landeskog back up, or do I want to keep this second line rolling? Keep that second line rolling by the looks of it. Fuck you, Holtz. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, how's Bowers doing on the power play? 3 points in, like, the same or more time. I need to put Holtz back on there. Yeah, I'm going to put Holtz back on. Go back to Holtz. Holtz, man, what are you doing? We're going to shove Gonson. It's a mild. He ain't even out for too long, so I can just live with him being everywhere. Really, he might, like, miss one game. We won it, so there we go. Maybe two. No. Well, this might be... I don't know how it works, if it comes at the end or the beginning of the game, but either way. Malkin is ready. He's back in. He's good to go. How's he producing? Pretty damn solid. Good goal scoring. Keep her going. Tough loss right there in the shootout, but we get a point. Now this is huge home and home back-to-back here. Oilers have fired their coach. Huge couple games here. Stop! Trying to see. We lost in reg, and oh my god, we lost in reg twice to the Dallas Stars. We just cemented our fate to not get first. Pretty much with that. That was horrible. And then we lost in shootout. We lost in reg again. We're just melting here. Complete meltdown in the middle of February. We needed to win some of those games. We need to beat these tough opponents, and we just lost right there. Two 4-point games. They basically gained 8 points on us right there. We're winning some games here, but we need to beat those elite opponents. We need to beat our divisional opponents. Like, they're good. No, they're not a good team. They're not a good team. They're not really a good team. Who are we beating? Yeah, Anaheim's kind of a good team. Not a good team. We lost to them. That's disappointing. Lost to them. We lost to those two good teams. Somehow lost in the shootout there. Beat them. They're nothing. We lost to win. Like, dude, we're like losing to shit teams too. 38, 20, and 6. We're still not the elite of the elite. We're still not quite there. 82 points. I mean, we'd be first in two other... Okay, maybe our division is just really strong. It is very strong. But I'm looking at a reg loss. I don't like the reg losses. Give a couple more wins. Our division is very strong, though, to be fair. Yeah, dude. Stars have freaking Bobrovsky. That's not fair. Like, how'd they even pull that out? They stole Bobrovsky. They got a first as well for Bobrovsky. Wait, it was from Florida, right? How's Florida doing? I'm curious to see how screwed they are. Okay, they're not too bad. But where's... I just want to see Dallas's team real quick, because they were... Oh, that's so gross. That's such a good team. They signed Taves? What? How are... They must have got rid of Bishop or something. Yeah, they did, but they still got Bobrovsky. They're going to be in some cap trouble, though. But how's Bobrovsky doing? Probably good, because elite goalies for other teams do good. Hell yeah, he's doing good. And they got Aaron Dell as a backup, who's playing solidly. That's a scary team, man. At least I understand why they're friggin' top. Look at how good they are. Yeah, I understand why that team's top. You're damn right that team should be top. But we have a similar-ish lineup, not as deep in the top. So, yeah, we can get there. But that is a scary team, man. They got 2 firsts for this coming year, too. Oh, my goodness. It's so gross. It's so gross. All right, well, here we are at the deadline, 38, 20, and 6. Let's check the standings here and how we're doing. 3.63 goals for, pretty good. Goals against 2.92. It's improved, but it's still not amazing. 32.5 on the power play is very good. Penalty kill, 85. You know what? We have a good penalty kill. I'm going to remember these penalty kill lines because apparently this is the way to do it. Very, very good penalty kill this year. So if someone wants to drop my penalty kill lines in the comments for me to help me out, that would help. Because I will probably forget to screenshot it like I did the last time I was talking about this for another. Why are we so bad on home ice? Why are you guys so bad in the Pepsi Center? Answer me that. We're amazing on the road, but we can't friggin' win on home ice. Unacceptable. Let's see how we stack up, though, in the league. Goals for, we should be, like, in the top 5. We're second in goals for. That's good. Look at our division. All top 3 teams in goals for are in the Central. And then in the top, there's 4 out of 5 teams are in the Central. Jeez. All right, goals against. We're not going to be as good in this category, obviously. Yeah, it's a better goals against year, and we're simply not getting the job done. Middle of the pack. Power play, though, probably second again. Second in power play. Penalty kill. 6th. You know what? That's, well, tied for 5th. That's the best penalty kill we've had so far. Our special teams are great. Need a bit more 5-on-5. So it's not just your goaltending shit, your penalty kill shit. It's just, I don't know how this game makes a good penalty kill, man. I can't figure it out. But I'll remember these lines, and I'll go with these lines again for the penalty kill. Or like I said, let me know in the comments as well what my penalty kill lines are so I could just do it again. All right. Oh, Makar is having himself a big old turnaround. McKinnon, 74 points. Rantanen, 65. Joseph, 59. Landeskog, 57. Malkin, 49. Luckily, we only got him for 1 year. We don't need him to go crazy after this. 42 for Kadri. 41 for Lambert. And then there's Holtz. The perennial disappointment. He's growing at least, but what is his issue? He's built so well. 91 awareness. Great defensively, but he's a minus and he doesn't produce. Why? He's not shooting a ton. Like, what is this guy, man? What are you like, huh? Are you going to be an effective second liner? Or what? What are you doing? What are you? I mean, Lambert outperforming you by a mile. Damn, look at that awareness. Lambert is definitely the second liner. I mean, Holtz could be a second liner as well if he friggin' did something. All right, defensively. Look at that. Look at Makar. Petrangelo's 40 points. He's starting to decline a bit. I'll see what he wants for extensions now. I would like to get him for like another year or two. Maybe take him year by year to be safer, but Makar is having himself a year. Everyone's a solid plus. Okay, Cole and Dahlstrom have definitely fallen. All right, I got to go back to Stone then. I was trying Dahlstrom out. He's definitely fallen off. We got to go back to Stone. Started out looking good, but yeah, Stone was doing better, so let's go back to that. Goalies, 90 save percentage at least for Mrazek, but bit of a worse year. But Askarov's doing tremendously. 22 points in 17 games played, .914 save percentage. He's looking good. Bowers is our rookie. All right, well, let's make that switch back. Dahlstrom out, Stone in. We're here at the deadline. I don't know if we should get a rental. Like, where do we have space for one? What I would do is grab a second liner. If I was going for a rental, I'd try to grab someone on the second line and kind of shift guys down. I'd move Lambert over. Bjork would get moved down. And we'd have like Bowers, Comfort, Bjork, Kadri, Lambert, Holtz, and a second liner. So that's the gap I see. Holtz isn't. He's just a little bit disappointing here. But let's see about some extensions here. Let's see if Petro wants a better deal of any sort. He still wants an extension. Malkin wants an extension. He's not getting one. There we go. Perfect. Now I can give him 2 years and have him for a really good price, but maybe we should take him year by year. Although, how hard is he going to decline, really? Could be relatively hard, but we don't really have anyone else coming up on the right-hand side, do we? Not anytime soon. When? Yeah, but he's not coming soon. No, we don't. So yeah, I think 2 years probably best, and he'll remain as good enough for top 4 within that time. No question about it. Yeah, I'm really glad we didn't sign him at the beginning and we waited till now. Yeah, 2 years for 6 something. This is a huge, really good boon for us. Yeah, 6.375 essentially for 2 years. Yeah, it's worth it. Or I could be ultra safe and just give him 1. Yeah, he might actually lose some. You know, I'm just going to be ultra safe and give him 1. Let's see what the price is on that. We could always extend him again. It's no big deal. So that for a year. Here we are. Ian Cole. I mean, he's still looking really solid. I'm considering extending him again. He's such a good top 6 guy for us. $1.725. Keeps taking less and less for us, too. So let's do it. Yeah, he might decline and start dropping off, but at 81, he won't get too low. Ian Cole, man. Good guy. Mrazek doesn't want an extension. It's just fine by me. You weren't likely going to get one anyway. Bowers. Time to extend him. I kind of like a 3-year deal for him. So that's 2.4, and that's all natural growth. That's a solid deal for Bowers. He should be a pretty much a third liner. So let's do that. That's a good deal for him. Bjork, probably not. I don't need to sign him now. Yeah, no one else I need to sign right now. Yep, all right. Stone's gone, definitely. So we might have to clear up some salary to get a rental. That's another thing. We only have 9.1 to our name. So we'd have to clear up salary for this year to do that. Now we could move Anders Bjork and get someone else to play on that 4th line, or just move Anders Bjork in this deal. And that could be the roster player we move out. And then not shift down. But the 4th line was kind of struggling. I was kind of thinking Bjork would be good on that 4th line and really kind of stack ourselves for the playoffs here. But if we have to move Cap, that's probably the guy we move. I don't really see what other options we have really to move some Cap besides Stone. But then we'd still need to replace him, and that's going to be tough to move that. Yeah. It's kind of would have to be Bjork. Yeah, it almost has to be Bjork if we're going to go for a rental. We have to move out Bjork. No one else is making enough, really. And it depends on who's even available for a rental. So let's peruse around. There might not even be any great things available. Haha, Bergeron. Really doing crappy. There we go. Good. It's not like he really worked out for him or anything. How the hell are they this good? Okay, that's just forwards, but still, how are they a contending team with whatever? Arizona, don't want to give anyone up. DeBrusque, no, we need a second liner if we're going for something. Nothing there. It's got to be someone on the block, too. Pretty much has to be. And as of right now, there's not a whole lot on the block that we could see so far. All these guys are contenders, though. No one here. No one there. Not looking good. Stepan. Not extended. But, I mean, the value is relatively close. There's also Kopitar. But that's a lot of money. Why is Stepan being paid that little? But his value says it's up near there. Did you have a stat growth here? What is happening? I am not too sure. Where is he playing? Third line. But he would fit into our top 6. I mean, why? His value's like, it's near that much. I just don't know. It's really hard to say. I'll have to think about that. I don't know. Montreal, Killorn, not really. Williams. Oh, they got Hughes on the block. That is hilarious. Well, there's your possible 2C. Although he's way too good for it to be a 2C probably. The price-wise ain't too bad. It's really not that bad. Jesper Bratt, Rupins, these are possible rentals. Not extremely good, but they're possible. Mantha's available to rent again. He only got a 1-year deal. We could rent Mantha again. Oh my goodness. That's hilarious. That is, yeah, he's not extended either. So we can go for Mantha once again as a rental. Venberg, Hornqvist, neither of those are quite good. Nothing there. O'Reilly, but he's not. Yeah, too good. Caution, no. Nothing there. So Mantha's like the best bet. Hughes is a solid 2C option. If you talk to a lot of Colorado Avalanche fans, they probably felt they deserved to have Hughes. From that draft lottery, Appleton, 84 guarantee. That's like a 3C type guy. Yeah, I don't know. Not really what we're after. So really, the best one was once again Mantha, who was on the Rangers. And we can grab him. Or we could hope for like Stepan to be something. But Mantha's really the safest bet. It's a clear upgrade. We could probably get him to retain and be okay salary-wise. So that's probably the best bet. Let me know what you guys think and who you guys would like to see move out. Like I said, it'll probably have to be Anders Bjork, even if we get him to retain. It just might be too tough otherwise. So, yeah, that's the unfortunate part. We can't really also improve our fourth line that way. We're going to have to move out someone else, but it does keep our third line okay. And the fourth line is manageable. So let me know what you guys think about that. Remember to leave that like, and I'll see you in the next one.